All right, let's get right into it. If you've been trying to figure out the TikTok algorithm for 2025, well, you're in exactly the right place. We are going to break down the exact playbook. I'm talking the step-by-step guide to turning those views into followers, and then turning those followers into a real, legit business.
And look, this isn't just some random theory. This comes straight from a creator named Jessica Martinez, and we're going to look at her story in just a bit. She built a huge following and a full-time career from zero, all based on this one core idea. So let's really dig into what this means, because it's everything.
And yeah, followers are great, but it's not just about that, right? Look at this number, $156,000. That's the yearly income a creator is pulling in right now. And get this, they started from absolute zero just 11 months ago, using the very same strategies we're about to walk through. So yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, section 1. So what's the real secret? Everyone talks about hashtags, posting times, and yeah, that stuff matters a little, but it's all noise compared to the one thing that the algorithm truly cares about. We're about to pull back the curtain on its #1 secret.
And what's so cool is that TikTok basically just tells us its priorities. Just look at this breakdown. It's like a cheat sheet. A massive 40%, that's almost half, is based on just one thing, video completion rate. Did people watch your video all the way through? Everything else, engagement, rewatches, it's all a distant second. This chart right here tells you exactly where you need to put all your focus.
So what even is completion rate? It's simple. It's just the percentage of your video that people actually stick around for. If everyone dips out after 3 seconds, your video's basically dead on arrival. But if you can get 80% of people or more to watch to the very end, that's the magic number. That's the signal you send to TikTok to say, hey, push this out to millions of people.
And you should know, the game is changing a bit for 2025. The algorithm's starting to favor slightly longer videos, think 60 to 90 seconds. It's also giving a real boost to educational, how-to style content. And maybe my favorite change, it's rewarding authenticity. That raw, unpolished vibe is winning over super slick productions. So keep these new rules in your back pocket as we go. All right, so now we know what the algorithm is looking for. High completion rates. Easy enough, right? The big question is, how do you do it? Well, that brings us to the Viral Video Playbook. This is the practical, step-by-step guide to making videos that people literally can't swipe away from.
I want you to think of this like a recipe for a perfect TikTok. Every single viral video follows this basic structure. First, you've got the hook. Those first 3 seconds are crucial. Then, you set up the problem. After that, you deliver the value, the solution, the big aha moment. And you wrap it up with a strong call to action. If you master this flow, it becomes a repeatable formula you can use over and over again.
And let me be super clear about this. Hooks are everything. If your first 3 seconds don't grab someone, the rest of your video doesn't even exist to them. It's gone. Your hook needs to do one of 2 things, promise a massive benefit or create a crazy curiosity gap. Like this example, I made $10,000 last month doing this. I mean, come on, how can you not stick around to find out what this is? Okay, so completion rate is king, but you also gotta fuel that engagement fire. An easy way? Ask questions, both in the video and in the caption. But here's the pro move. For that first hour after you post, reply to every single comment. This creates this insane feedback loop that tells the algorithm, whoa, people are talking about this. And always be thinking about the why. Why would someone share this? Is it super relatable? And why would someone save this? Is it a super useful tutorial or a list they need to come back to?
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds good on paper, but does it actually work in the real world? Well, let's look at the proof. Let's talk about some real creators who used this exact playbook and went from zero to building huge audiences and, yes, huge incomes. So let's go back to Jessica Martinez. Check out her journey. She starts in February 2024 with nothing, 0 followers. In her first month, she gets to 800. Not bad. But look what happens next. Month 3, 18,000. By month 6, she's at 67,000. And just 11 months in, she's blown past 150K followers. This is what exponential growth looks like when you consistently apply the playbook. And here's the best part. This playbook works no matter what your niche is. You've got Jessica, who's on camera talking personal finance. Then you've got David Kim, who does what we call faceless content. You never even see him. It's all screen recordings about AI tools. And then there's Maya Patel, who's a master at trendjacking, taking trending sounds and applying them to her content. So completely different styles,
totally different topics, but they're all using the same core strategy. And, well, you can see their monthly incomes. The results kind of speak for themselves, don't they? This is so important, so listen up. The algorithm does not care if you show your face. It doesn't care if you have a $1,000 camera. It is a machine that only cares about one thing: data. Does your video, whatever it is, keep people watching until the end? Does it provide so much value that people save it? That's literally it. So pick the style that you can be most consistent with and just go.
Okay, so how on earth are these creators putting out so much great content day in and day out? Do they just never sleep? No, they're not doing it all by themselves. They have a secret, a whole toolkit of AI assistants. Let's take a look at their secret weapons.
First up, you gotta have ChatGPT Plus. Seriously, for $20 a month, it's like having a personal script writer on call 24/7. You can literally say, give me 100 hooks for a video about saving money, and boom, you get it in seconds. This thing completely eliminates writer's block and will save you hours and hours of work every week.
Next, for editing, pretty much every big creator is using CapCut. Why? 1, it's free. 2, it's super powerful. And 3, its AI-powered auto captions are an absolute game changer. We already know how important on-screen text is for keeping people watching, and CapCut makes it laughably easy.
Okay, want a real unfair advantage? Check out Trend Talk AI. This thing is like a crystal ball for TikTok. It analyzes data to predict what sounds and hashtags are about to blow up in your specific niche. This means you can get on a trend before it peaks, not after everyone else is already sick of it.
And last but definitely not least, the ultimate force multiplier, Opus Clip. This is for anyone who has longer content, like a YouTube video or a podcast. You feed it that one long video, and it uses AI to find the best parts and chops it up into like 10 perfect, ready-to-post TikTok clips, captions and all. It is the key to being able to post multiple times a day without losing your mind.
All right, we've talked about the algorithm, we've got the playbook, we've got the tools, but let's be real. We're not just doing this for fun, are we? Let's talk about the end game, how you turn all this work into actual, real-world, life-changing money. Okay, your first big goal is 10,000 followers. That's not just a vanity metric. That's when you unlock the good stuff. You get into the creator fund, so TikTok starts paying you for views. You get TikTok Shop, so you can sell things right in your videos. You start adding in some small brand deals, some affiliate links, and suddenly you're looking at a potential income of up to $3,800 a month.
Then you hit 50,000 followers, and this is where things really start to take off. The brand deals get way bigger. You've got a much larger audience to sell affiliate products to, or even your own digital products. All of a sudden, a monthly income of over 15 grand isn't just a dream, it's completely within reach.
And then, you hit 100,000 followers. Now you're playing in the big leagues. We're talking major brand partnerships, a full-blown business selling your own products, and a potential monthly income that can push past $40,000. I mean, just think about that. That's the power of truly mastering this platform.
So, there you have it. You have the code, you have the playbook, you have the tools. The only thing missing now is you, is your content. The algorithm is just a machine. It's waiting for a good story, a story that can hold people's attention. So the only question left is, what story are you going to tell first?